Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Look at the beauty all around us. I believe it's always there. It's always all around us. This is the promise. This is the gift that we all have. Every single one of us. We just need to take a moment to get present with it. It's just to bring it back to the foundation. A giving and a receiving. Giving and a receiving with our world. We're getting what we're giving to our world. We're getting what we're giving to our world. If we want to get something else from our world, we'll have to give something else to our world. Does it make sense? It's logic. You have to use logic. This is the thing, is that we've almost been taught out of our ability to think independently. We've been taught a certain way to think. We've been taught certain specific knowledge, and a way to study is to read and memorize the information, and the information that you maintain in your memory is your knowledge. Well, this is what we've been told. This is what we've been taught. Unfortunately, this is not true. That is not thought. That's not thought. That's memory. That's recording data. It's storing data in your memory banks. That's not critical thinking. What we need is critical thinking. We need to think logically. We need to look at the information ourselves, not just trust what we're told. The story around is always changing. Do you see that? If you go with the story, then you'll constantly be shifted. You'll be shifted energetically and pushed off balance. If you follow the story, the storyline, if you follow the mainstream storyline, you'll always be pushed off balance. Balance. It's so important. When we're balancing, we're in our center. We're in our power. Our power is in our center. When we're balancing, we have to remain focused within, in our power center. Regardless of what's happening around, you can remain in your power center, in your focus. This is a practice. This is a practice of working with the natural energy, the nature, the natural energy, the nature. Coming into nature, doing the natural things, restoring natural balance in body and life, restoring natural balance in body and life. Coming back to balance. Always possible in every single moment. We're always connected to the natural forces. We're always in contact with the force within us and the force around us. It's all the same stuff. It's natural energy. It's the energy that heals the body. It's the energy that's always healed the body. Whenever we burned ourselves, whenever we injured ourselves as a child, it always got better. Without any assistance, without any need for a doctor or anything. Just maybe a band-aid and a kiss from mom. All we needed was an assurance, a knowledge, a belief that it would get better, it would be well. It's just really believing, again, that you have this power within you. I lost touch with this power in myself, and I got led down a path of, health was supposed to be a certain amount of protein, vitamins, minerals, essential fats, and a slew of products and potions and pills and powders, and I did that for many years. I did that for 25, 30 years, and by the time I was 40, my body was filled with pain, and I was declaring my second bankruptcy, and my relationships were all destroyed, and it all was because of a loss of relationship with myself. I had lost touch with myself. Perhaps I never had it. What I had to do to restore my health, to overcome my pain, to lose my weight, was I had to get back into a natural balance. At the foundation of that is breath. Breath work, exercise stimulates the breath. Movement is a part of life. We're all athletes in our own lives. We all want to be nimble and quick and agile in our own lives. It won't be long. The leaves are already turning. We're going to be out shoveling the snow. My northern Canadians get that joke. We know the snow's coming. We know the snow's coming. It's just around the corner. As soon as the leaves start to change color, we know what's coming. Cool air, right? It's always two. Warm, hot. It's not bad and good, right? We've been told this, we've learned this. It's a massive part of the problem. We need to change our understanding. What needs to happen to come back to natural balance, bring our bodies back into the right body weight, overcome pain in our bodies, get our mobility back, get our balance back, get our quickness, our dexterity. It comes from practice. It doesn't come from inaction and inactivity. Sitting is the new smoking. We need to move. We've got to move. Now, it doesn't have to be the movement, again, that we are being sold on. The movement that we're being sold on is that Arnold Schwarzenegger movement, that big body, rip your body apart in the gym with copious amounts of weight. You need to push heavier weights. You need to take more protein. You need to stimulate your metabolism. This is the storyline again. Don't follow the story. It changes all of the time. You know, don't eat carbs, eat carbs. Don't eat fat, eat fat. Don't eat protein, eat protein. It goes all the time. Don't follow the storyline. There's a killer virus, and then, you know, there's killer bees, and then, you know, there's killer swarms of black people, and there's killer cops, there's killer government, there's killer... You know what we need to do? We need to keep our focus. We need to stay in our center. We need to stay balanced. We need to move our bodies. We need to move our bodies to stimulate the body to breathe. We need to breathe. We need to come to focus on what we love, on what we want to create. Don't worry about the storyline. Don't worry about what the other guy said, she said, and he said, my dad said, my mom said, my brother said, my neighbor said, my boss said. Don't worry about all of the stuff that everybody's saying. We got to learn how to listen to the voice within. The promise is that you have this power. Every single one of us. Right? A good coach, a good guide, a good leader is going to help you to step into your power. For you to do it for yourself. We're talking about getting natural, getting into the natural forces. We got to get the body moving. We got to get the body breathing. That's got to happen daily. It's got to be a practice. This is how we reprogram the subconscious mind. It's through practice. This is what has to happen. New thoughts, new words, create new habits, new actions, new behaviors in our lives. This is how a new life is created. Through practice. Through daily practice. Coming to the breath, coming to the focus, coming to the intention, imagining what you want to create into your reality. Create health. Create wealth. This happens. This is a raise in the frequency of the being. Raise up your frequency. Raise up your frequency, your vibration. Take lighter foods, higher frequency foods, foods that have life in them. Fruits and vegetables, they capture the light, the photons of the sun. They capture it and molecularly engulf it in glucose, fructose. They turn it into sugars for the body. Magic, healing food, nourishing foods, live foods. Listen, we are life. We are alive. We are life. We are alive. We need to eat live foods most of the time. I'm not saying you only have to do live foods. It's not only this that you need. You can have other things, I know. Don't worry. Don't think about what you need to give up yet. This is not the way to get there. Think about what you want. Speak about what you want. Speak about where you're going. We need to move to natural foods. We need to move to live foods more often, most often. It's movement. It's exercise, movement. It's nutrition, because it's not that annihilation movement. It's classic movement. Movement that's always been here. Movement that stood the test of time. It's movement. It's movement towards live foods more often. I recommend a 4-day detox. I'll attach my 4-day detox here for you so that you can get your hands on the exercise, the movement, the meal plans, the grocery lists, the accountability, the motivation, and how to pull it all together into a lifestyle for yourself. That's my 4-day detox, right? Exercise, nutrition, and what pulls it all together. a mindset, a shift of mind. It's always a change of mind at the root. This is what it is. A new mindset, a new habit, something that's reprogrammed now into my subconscious, that it happens on automatic pilot. This is what we need. We need to get into a lifestyle. It's a habit. It's a behavior. It's built from a practice. It's built from a foundation that's resting, balancing in harmony with a force, an all-loving force that is behind all of the things here. And getting into alignment with that force, summoning up that force, calling that force up, rising up your frequency and vibration, and putting it out into your life with your thoughts, with your words, and with your actions, your new habits, your new behaviors. This is how we create a new life. This is how we created the life that we have. It's the same way that we're going to change our life, just as we built it. Just taking responsibility for it and taking steps towards making healthy, natural, loving changes in our life. It begins with love for the self, and it moves into love for all others in the life. Hey, the Mellow Man, Coach John here, down at the water, just powering myself up for the afternoon. I'll leave you some contact information. I'll leave you my ebook. I'll leave you my 4-day detox. If you'd like some help to get back into shape, send me a personal message. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific